Hey everybody, it's Laura with Jot and Tittle Vintage Typewriters doing a tutorial video today, or a show-off video for this 1934 Underwood 4-bank. This one is gorgeous. Look at it. I mean, the decals are still in great condition. So I thought it would be great to use a tutorial video because it looks new and it actually operates like it's, I would assume, to be new. This one has the original metal ribbon covers, so you can see the U in that and the T, their logo on there. So some of these older ones are missing the covers, but thankfully this one still has the covers. Let me take this out so you can see. This is what the typeface looks like. Really nice. I like that. And you can see the decals on this are in excellent condition. So this is what it would probably look like if it was brand new. And thankfully, whoever had it took very, very good care of it. I mean, the platen is really clean. Everything about this typewriter is so clean. I would say if you are an old school, old soul type of a person and you're looking for a really good writer that's a nice portable one, the Underwood 4s are excellent. And they're excellent for petite hands as well. Like for me, I can fly on this typewriter. So I love it. There's no tab on this Underwood 4. But few people really actually need it, but it does have your backspace and your margin release, and we'll look at all of that. But this has such a nice flow to it. I wonder if, maybe this was used by newspaper journalists or something, since it was so easy to travel with, and it's so light on the fingers. So that's what I would say. Probably with the Underwood, it just has a beautiful flow and very light on the fingers. All right, now let's get into the actual how do you use the Underwood 4. So the first thing, 4-bank, I should say. I'm going to flip it up here, and you can see this is where you set your margins. Is you press and drag. Okay, press and drag. There is no paper holder on this. Also, to set the margins, if you just flip, that back plate will flip forward as well. Over here you have your paper release. Here's your paper bail. This is your carriage release. If you hold that down, you can move your carriage. Now your carriage will only move as far as you have your margins set. So if I move this margin out, well, now my carriage will go further out. Okay. Over here on the left side, here's your return handle. So that brings the carriage all the way to the, pushes it all the way to the right and advances it to the next line. And over here, okay, so over here, let me lift it up. It's kind of really hard to see. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. There is a little lever right in there. That is your line selector. And sorry, I only got 2 hands, so can't, but it's right here. Okay. And so that's double space, that's single space. All right. I'm just checking to see if it has a release. No. Not that I can. There it is. Okay. There it is. That's what I was looking for. So when you turn the ruler, it clicks every line. You can hear that clicking. But if you need variable spacing, meaning let's say you're trying to line something up just right, you just pull the left knob out till it pops out. That releases that. Get it to where you want it set, and then pop that back in. Okay, so your color selector, we're going to move our way down here. Your color selector is right here. It's on black right now. In the middle is white, which is stencil. It's nothing. You won't use that. And if it's ever on that stencil setting, it's not going to type properly. So you're going to be like, what's wrong with my typewriter? So if you ever get to that, check two things. Make sure that your color selector is firmly on black or red. And then on the right side is your ribbon reversal. Reverse your ribbon and see if that's the issue, okay? So that is your ribbon reversal. Also, if you need to tighten up your ribbon, you can just turn it like that. All right, so this does take a 2-color ribbon, obviously. Black is on top, red is on bottom, and you just pop, you squeeze these covers, which I don't like doing. But if you notice on each side, there's like little clips. And if you squeeze the cover and you pop, it pops off, and then you can remove the ribbon spool and insert a new one. I don't want to do it because this typewriter is for sale and I don't want to make a mess. I let Rob do that. But that's how you just squeeze them, and then they should pop off. But again, since this isn't my personal one, I don't want to mess anything up. Let's go ahead and load a piece of paper. When you load paper, you just set it right against that back plate, turn the handle, and I like to bring it up till the two ends meet to make sure it's nice and even. It's pretty darn close, but that's where this line paper release comes in handy, and then re-engage it, and now you're ready to go. Over here is your margin release, excuse me, and what that is say you're typing, I'm gonna have to, let me move this margin back. Okay, so here's your bell. There's a little bell on your typewriter, and so when that bell goes off, it's like, hey, you're at the end of your line, you're getting ready to reach your margin, you need to return to the beginning. But if you are in the middle, so I'm stuck right now, let's say I want to finish that word, you can hit this button, margin release. That releases that, and then you can finish your thought and then go back to continuing to write. You've got your shift here. There's a shift here as well, your shift lock. Some typewriters, either one will release the shift lock. On this one, only the left side will release the shift lock. Your space bar, and then obviously your keys. This is a very just basic model of typewriter, but it's excellent. I would say I would use this to write a book on. I mean, I love it. I love the feel of it. I love the character of it. I love how it's ultra portable. I love that it's even a good flow for small hands or light touch. And it just doesn't have any of the extras that really you don't need. You know, tabs were really set up for those who are doing accounting work. You don't need tabs if you're just writing prose. So I find this to be extremely usable and just an enjoyable experience overall. Okay, I hope this was helpful for you. Thanks for watching. You have a blessed day.